Hey, it's Colby with Resound. In this video, I'm going to show you how to import an AAF from Resound into Pro Tools. So the first thing you're going to have to do is download an AAF file from Resound by clicking Export, selecting AAF, and then following the process here. Once it's done processing, it's going to automatically download to your Downloads folder. And you can go in and you'll see you'll have an AAF file and then the raw WAV file. So AAFs are really powerful because you can keep editing and see the edits you made in Resound, but you can also undo edits and work non-destructively. If you export a WAV or MP3, the edits are kind of burned in. So let's go ahead and pull up a Pro Tools session, and let me just show you there's two different paths that you can take here. You can either right-click on an AAF, click Open with Pro Tools, and that'll create a new session and import your AAF, or you can go to Pro Tools, click Create New. Let's call this AAF demo. I'm going to create a new session here. And then you can just drag your AAF file and drop it into Pro Tools. The next step, it's going to ask you whatever path you take. In both cases, it's going to ask you to fill out some information here before you import. The one thing I would recommend changing is make sure that you're on copy from media source rather than link to media source, so that this will pull the AAF from whatever your downloads folder is and actually make a copy and put it inside of this Pro Tools session in the audio folder. So let's go ahead and do that. We can import this, leave all the settings in their default state, click OK. And in the current version of this, as of October 2022, we have a bug that we're working through. And so if you run into this issue, we don't need to save a detailed report here. The problem is that there's missing files, and the file naming structure that we have currently is causing files to unlink or not link properly within Pro Tools. And so in order to fix this, we have to manually relink our files, which is a really straightforward process once we walk through it. So let me show you what to do. First of all, we're going to choose the option to manually find and relink, because then we can actually go search for the specific folder and tell Pro Tools where to look. Next, we have to look at what the issue here is. So if we look at the file name, it's this TMPOXP24F_A. And inside of Pro Tools, well, then another thing to note, you see that there's a -01, -06. Those are just the individual clips. So the actual file name is everything but that dash and the number. So Pro Tools is looking for that file, but instead in our folder, they're seeing this edited_welcome to Resound. So we need to rename this file. So I'm going to click rename here, and I'm just going to copy the part of it that's the actual file name. And you can also see this right here inside of the relink modal. I'm going to go back to Finder. I'm going to rename this WAV file, and that matches up. Okay, now we're going to have to go to this relink modal, and we need to go find this folder. So we're going to go and look for where this downloads folder would be. We're going to look at this AAF section, and there we have our file name. And so we're just selecting that AAF folder, and then you'll see this button pop up. You can click on it now, find all candidates. Boom, there's our candidate. We're going to click that this icon right here. It's going to choose to relink it, and then go up here to the top, click commit links. Yes, commit our links, and there we go. Our AAF file is relinked in Pro Tools, and we can start editing. And if we want to, we can undo edits and see, for example, we can drag this out. See, there's an right there. We can just keep editing, pick up right where we left off, add crossfades if we'd like, and continue to do the work in Pro Tools. So unfortunately, we have this bug, but the good news is you can work around it really quickly. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us in the app, in our chat bubble down in the corner. Thanks so much for watching this. Hope it was helpful. Have a great day.